Hey everybody, this is Alessandro, welcome back. So before I approach the last part of this tutorial, the last part of this blocking, just to let you know, I adjust a little bit the line of action a bit more in some of those poses, okay? I adjust very quickly the finger, okay, for the contact with the stick here. Again, it's not perfect because guys, as I think like in this animation, because there is actually a lot of movement, some stuff might be changing when I will do the blocking plus. So yes, I made the contact better, but I didn't go super details I would do normally. Okay, because I think there might be some changes that I will require to adjust the finger and everything. So I will show you a different approach as well when you handle like a weapon with both of hands, something like that. So it's better if at the beginning I'm not gonna spend too much time in the into the blocking of finger and stuff like that. Okay, doing all this after after all this step, I'm gonna focus on the last part of this blocking here, guys. And first thing first, I wanna push a little bit more the this part over here. Okay, so the extreme, extreme contact when the character jump. Okay, this I'm gonna put it like here, as usual. Right now, guys, I wanna put everything on 0. Okay, having nice, fresh and clean start. Okay, seems to be all there, but just to be safe. And I feel like overall that the maybe I exaggerate a bit too much with this. Okay. Now I'm not gonna, even in this case, not gonna go super crazy about the pose because I will show you later on that this pose here might not work with the kind of anticipation and strike that I want to achieve. Okay, because as I mentioned before, guys, this is the part where you kind of want to go different way from the reference. Okay, I think I want to do something different. As I mentioned millions of times, guys, you know, we don't not necessarily we need to follow the reference perfectly, right? So again, push this a little bit behind here, start to twist it. Okay, go up. Okay, go up here. I feel like we need to push it, make it really straight. Okay, and I feel like the spine is started already to bend a little bit forward. Okay, a tiny bit, nothing too crazy, and twisted already in this direction, right? I think that's the thing we're going for. Okay. I see it's kinda opening up the stick at this moment. Okay. So first you wanna kind of figure it out the what's gonna happen here, right? What kind of direction we are going, and then we can think about, okay, moving the arm forward and everything. So you wanna kind of make sure that the shoulder is doing kind of the same, right? Okay, we can start to putting it like this. Okay, same things with the other hands very quickly. We want to bend it forward, right? And same here, this kind of pushing like this, and same with the shoulder. Now I'm gonna show you with the next pose why I didn't want to focus too much on this one yet. See, if I go here, guys, again, I'm gonna repeat everything, right? Compared to the reference here, I really want to twist the body, facing the body this direction, where in the reference is still kind of like this, okay? And again, I'm thinking first about the line of action, okay, because I want him really charging, exaggerating this pose over here, right? Okay, and I want to think about the line. I want to do a really nice line of action from the spine till the leg. Okay. So I don't mind if I need to group them. Okay. Okay, we can do this, or maybe we can do like this. Two different poses. Honestly, um, let's think like this will might look a bit symmetrical. Uh, so maybe this could be more interesting. Let's see later on when I'm gonna refine the pose. Okay, this the beauty of this is kind of exploring a little bit, right? And obviously right now what I'm gonna do is charging this one. Okay, boom. You have to be careful because you see like the shoulders start to get broken. Okay, so push this one. So you see what I'm going, right, as direction. Okay. Again, you need to be very, very careful when you do those things because you want to make sure you're not breaking stuff, right? And obviously I push it way too much. Okay. You see, the tricky part here is that we need to make sure we are not breaking the shoulder, right? So again, we can push it. Maybe let's start rotation first, okay? Again, you see we have this controller here to kind of rotate it, okay? Maybe we can adjust this, okay? Very tricky when you when you do those kind of things because it's very difficult to do a nice line of action, okay? It's very, very difficult. And first of all, let me see if the character has all the correct blend shape as well. Correctives are on, okay, so at least we know that. And the good things is that when you know in a situation like this, we can actually cheat a lot because we're not gonna see much of the you know of what's going on behind on the other arms, okay? So it's good if we can kind of cheat a little bit, okay? Oh, okay, apparently there is some limit. And there is certain things that we cannot really do, right? So sometimes when I end up in having this problem, okay, I try to do this, try to go back, reset, and simplify stuff, okay? Okay, I want to see the shoulder really going forward. as well. Try with translation, it's really tricky. And we'll see if at the end it's something I can achieve, or I will have to use a blend shape later on to fix it, okay? Okay, this one could be this direction, okay? Start to put this stick in place, so at least we can see what we need to achieve, right? Okay, stretching this up a little bit. Okay, stretching this one. This maybe this one we can rotate it. Oops. Oh, something happened. Oh yes, I used the wrong controller. That's why. That's why I used a controller that was constrained. Okay. And that's why instead of using this one. I bet sometimes these things happen. Okay. The important thing is even when mistakes happen, try to find a way to fix it very, very quickly. Okay, so apparently it is getting better a little bit. There is a little bit of this problem here, this little bump. I think this one, I need to be able to fix it in blend shape. I don't think it's something we can do with this rig. I think we're trying to go quite extreme. Let's give it another try because I don't give up so easily. I rather spend a lot of time in this. Okay, see, try translation. See if with the rotation this thing's getting better. Okay, see if these things kind of fix it. It looks like not. Maybe the last, our last option could be the bend joint here. Let's see if this one potentially might fix it in the future. Okay, let me see like this if I can't do it. It looks like it doesn't. So I think at this point, guys, the only solution will be doing later on a blend shape. So now the thing we can do is try to go as close as possible, with this, right? Okay. The other thing we can do is, okay, make sure, guys, these two ends do not group exactly the same spot. Okay, so you want something more or less something like this, right? Start to close it very quickly, right? Okay, for now we keep it like this, and maybe what we can do very quickly is to stretch a little bit the arm. Okay, as long as not noticeable, I think it's still fine, right? And then very quickly adjusting it. Okay, boom, boom. Okay, again, doesn't need to be perfect for now because hey, as soon as I start to add some breakdown, things might change, especially when things are like this. Okay, But you see now the direction that I was going for when that is kind of different from this one, right? And my next concern will be that going from here to this rotation might be a bit too much. So probably what I will need to do, I will do at some point a test very quickly, right? I will need to start to switch, rotate very fast here. So here we can kind of hold up, okay? For now, I'm gonna keep it like this. I might test it later on, okay? And as usual, because of the, I wanna see the trajectory just to make sure everything is going fine. Very quickly, it's look like here maybe we need to adjust this pose, make it a bit more central. Okay. So this look like could be the extreme part. And now we're gonna do the around the landing more or less, right? So I'll try to go in this direction. Okay. Obviously, I want to make sure you see if I'm going, if during the jump I'm going this direction or slightly to the right, you want to kind of make sure it is the same, right? Line up. Okay, kill it. Again, we're gonna just kill everything here. And this one I'm gonna put it down. So at this point, as you can see, I do not really need to take a look at the reference because I'm gonna do a poses where I have in mind more or less what I want. If you remember what I did in the other video when I studied the video reference and everything, I drew already some of the poses. Okay, so I know what I want in this specific case. Okay, so I know I will want a line of action like this really forward. Okay, maybe this one's gonna be bended. Okay, down, right? Gonna keep it central. Okay, boom. These two, I'm gonna give a little bit of foot roll because I don't want them to be completely flat. Okay, it's never a good thing, I would say. Obviously, always take a look at what's happening here. Okay, maybe you see, maybe this is too much on the profile, and what I want is actually something like this. And I'm doing this, boom. Started to press reset. I don't think there is needed. Yeah, actually it was rotated a little bit. Okay. And there is a bad deformation here on the spine, but I think it's mostly because of the shoulder. Okay. So sometimes when the shoulder has a lot of influence, okay, what's happening is that it might deform the rest of the spine as well. Boom. I'm gonna bring again those shoulder really forward. Okay, when I have something really clean. I think this one maybe we exaggerate a bit too much. And again, resetting this one. boom, like this, pushing it down, okay? And let's start to go down like this. Okay, and we're gonna have this one going this direction, right? Let's see if we can keep it completely straight and towards the center, right? Okay, let's adjust this one as well. Now we can afford it to make it look like more correct. We need to adjust this one. Okay. So at some point, I think usually normally the shoulder that is in the back, a little bit more in the back, I rather, let him grab it from here. Something like this. Okay. Obviously, guys, there is a bit of penetration now. What we can do is to adjust this one. And this is back. You know, as we talked before, making it look better. Obviously, right? Then we go back here. Um, and adjusting a little bit more. Okay, it doesn't need to be super precise for now, as I said, because we might need to change something once we do it. Okay, see, even here the line of action started to look a bit broken on top of it, right? So maybe sometimes I try, what about if I use a blend between IK and FK, right? Still might look a bit broken, you know. What about if I go really lower with this, And overall, I think, like, guys, that it's having a pose like this, it feels a bit better in silhouette. Okay, rather than be completely frontal like this, I'm not really a big fan. Okay, we go from this one, you see a lot cleaner, to this one, right? Okay, even here, maybe this one could be maybe even more like this. Okay, let's see, something we'll see when I'll do the in between. Okay, what I can do is maybe to push the line of action a bit more. Okay, okay, not really refining it. Really pushing it. And I want to explore now a little bit after kind of more or less I know those poses are working. Okay, I want to see if maybe what I can do is this, right? Okay, having this kind of line of action. Okay, okay, this could be another interesting option, and having a different contrast on the head where you kind of want to have already started to look down. Okay. Let's see if maybe I can push the shoulder a bit higher just to have a bit more of compression. No, I think it started to look weird. So we might have to give up on that. Boom. Now, boom, we go here. Around here, more or less, we can start to have the contact. Okay. Save very quickly as well. Okay, when I use the twin machine to do this, okay, and adjusting it. Really stretch I want. Bless me. Okay. See, I'm doing here. I'm looking down with the head already, right? And now what I would like to do, if I manage to not break the character, really started to go forward and kind of having a straight line here. See, I want to have this nice straight line grouping together the the hands and everything, right? Okay, and doing this one. And now, for example, reduce the stretch that I gave you before. Okay, opla. Boom. Okay, maybe just a tiny bit. Okay. Boom. Okay, so you can feel now the contrast. See how it's going down, the stretch and everything. Boom. Okay, and then obviously there's going to be an overshoot adjustment in this section here. Something I can do definitely when I will do the blocking plus. Okay. And the other things I was talking about is how actually going from this pose, okay, to the next one, because I have the feeling that if I go from this one uh, to here, I need to adjust the rotation. Okay, so we need to adjust this one, almost like I want to twist a bit more. I want to do a very quick test. So I'm going to take my pen very quickly and let me go in here. Let's make sure, yes, over here. Okay, I'm gonna draw a quick sketch just to have this kind of action. Boom. Right. And so we have to think about this where we want to go, right? We are trying to go to achieve this position like this, right? Kind of grouping everything, right? So here I'm not entirely sure it might actually work. I might actually have to do like this and already started to maybe have the head like this already already having the hands like this. I don't know if you guys can see this. Guys looking over here. So I'm already jumping in like this and maybe this knees already like this, so it's twisting already very quickly. Okay, so at least it will ease in very quickly, because if you have this, the major, if you have, the thing is this one, if you have the big part of the rotation during the easy out, when you're about to hold this pose, I don't think like it's going to work very well, because it's gonna make the pose kind of soft. So that's what I'm thinking right now, and very quickly gonna just try. Okay, gonna save. At this point, I'm just experimenting. I do not know if these things might work or not. Okay, I have no idea. Okay, going here just to reset everything just in case. And now basically what I want to do is to push him already towards this direction. Okay. Maybe the things I want to do is keeping flat like this, but then the upper chest is kind of leaning. Okay. And obviously, if you do this, this leg again needs to stay and now that I got the idea, I can delete this. Okay, let's see. I don't know if maybe I can. So this is one of the trickiest part. Because things will move really quickly. Maybe it will be even so fast that it won't even matter how you place certain things, and as long as they're not gonna disturbing. Okay, and maybe these things. Okay, this one we don't need it. Okay, see where they already start to boom easy into this one. Okay. Okay, obviously needed to be adjusted. Maybe this one could be already started to going towards that direction. Definitely I'm gonna do another pass. Okay. Okay, maybe here we can explore a bit more. Okay, there they might go inside. Okay. It was actually not very good. But at least like here you can see it a little bit. Maybe for now we'll leave it like this and then decide later on what to do. Okay, I think this part I really need to do the blocking plus, because I really want to go a really quick line. Okay, so when I will do the blocking plus, I feel like I will have a better idea about this. Okay, guys. Okay, I hope you really enjoyed this one. Okay, it was not a very quick one, but we need to do a lot of adjustment this here. Especially when you don't have like a the video reference is quite different from what I want to do, right? And yeah, I hope you learned something as usual. Let me know. See you next time. Ciao, guys.